For the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my nigga, it's wartime. Boom, boom, right? Niggas wanna see blood. And I was conflicted because one, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly, but at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that sit right with my spirit, that me feel, that disrupts my peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest to ever touch a phone? Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest, like goofy. I say all that to say it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot, I'm gonna take that chin, boy, do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, you know, I pray that y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years.
What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we gonna be talking about J. Cole apologizing to Kendrick for the diss on that 7-minute drill. Let's talk about it. So, as y'all saw, J. Cole, man, he had to let it be known what was on his heart in regards to that vicious diss that he dropped on that 7-minute drill. And which a lot of people, I mean, when I covered it and did the story on it, y'all go check out the video I did on that J. Cole 7-minute drill. But I mean, it was a hard diss. J. Cole was dropping big bars on there. Everybody, I think it was received very well. Everybody felt like, okay, J. Cole, you ready? You know, but pretty much what he was saying was he felt like he allowed the people to dictate his move as opposed to just how he felt spiritually, you know, or how he felt internally to move, right? So he was saying like, man, the people really gassed me up. Like, man, I know you're gonna drop response. I know everybody want to see blood. Everybody want to see blood. And when they say blood, they just saying they want to see you lyrically go at it with Kendrick Lamar, right? But as J. Cole said, it didn't even really bother him. He's like, you know, when he's like, Kendrick dropped on the song with Future and Metro, it didn't even bother him. He like, it didn't even really make me feel no type of way. You know what I mean? He said he just did it because he just felt like everybody was gassing him up and wanted a response, and he felt like that just wasn't aligned with his values spiritually. And you know what? I see this on both sides. Number one, I respect it. I respect it so much. You know what I mean? Number one, like, J. Cole is really spiritually in tone. See, a lot of people this gonna go over a lot of people's heads. Like, I think that's the thing about my platform. Like, I'm in tone spiritually, so I understand what he's saying. Like, you know, sometimes it's like when you walk a certain path, it's like anytime you give off any like negative or anything you perceive as negative or don't align with your values, you gonna feel it a little bit more than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And he has a high level influence, so You know, that just might have affected him spiritually a little bit different. That don't make him weak. That don't make him nothing. Like I promise. Like, I mean, he's a strong person. You know what I mean? So that's more so like that situation. But so I understand it from that standpoint. Like, it really didn't affect him. He really didn't want to even say nothing about it. You know, and he just felt like he was more so pressured into it by the people to get the people what they want. You know, but in all actuality, he got love for Kendrick Lamar. Now, from a, you know, rap fan standpoint, from a person who loved the culture and the essence of hip hop, that was him. You know, he didn't even really diss him hard. It wasn't like hit him up. You know what I'm saying? It was like, those were good bars. Those were good, clean bars from Kendrick from J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? Those were good bars. Just like Kendrick Lamar bars. Those were good bars. Like, this ain't even... Y'all remember when Common and West Side Connection was beefing? Y'all, if you a hip hop head, you'll know that. When y'all remember when Common and West Side Connection was beefing? And Common, you know what I'm saying? Common, he had to step outside his element and let boys know he really could rap. And I'm really from the Chi. I'm really like that. Like, don't get it confused. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, those were good bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are good bars. It wasn't nothing negative. You know what I mean? We wanted to see a good, you know, verbal match, a good metaphor match. Like, that's good for hip hop. That type of stuff is good for hip hop. It's a competitive sport. That's like football without tackling. You know what I'm saying? Basketball without being able to foul somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, fouling is a part of the game. You know what I mean? It just, and that's not even foul. Like, a rap battle isn't even foul. It's just like, it's like playing defense. You know what I mean? It's like the NBA without playing defense. Like, you're going to have to play defense. You know what I mean? If you want to be considered one of those greats. So, I think that's all it is. But J. Cole in his heart, I think it was just affecting his heart chakra. Like, you know, and some people, like I said, they like that. When you a little more spiritually in tune, you know what I mean? These types of things can weigh on your heart. And you don't want to walk around with a heavy heart. Like, I don't like that. I'm one of those type of people also as well. I don't like to have a heavy heart. I like to have a light heart. You know, I like to walk around positive and happy. I like to walk around giving out positive energy. I don't like to walk around with a heavy heart. Like, that's not good to walk around with. It doesn't feel good. So I can understand what J. Cole's saying, but from the essence of hip hop, man, this was built on this, and he knew it. That's why he had referenced so many J from the Takeover lines. You know what I'm saying? He referenced a lot of J lines from the Takeover. Like, Cole know what's up, and he know ain't nobody tripping off that. I think if he really, you know, could understand, like, bro, we know this isn't serious. We know that there's not no beef. We know that this is just y'all battling it out for who's the better lyricist. We know this is just a moment in hip hop where, you know, two guys who are both lyrically at the top of their game are just, you know, going back and forth to see who's the better guy. It's like I said, it's like a top number one wide receiver and a top number one DB going at it. You know what I mean? Like, they gonna go at it. They could be friends off the field, but they gonna go at it. Like, in that game, they're gonna go at it. See who's the better person on that particular day, because they only gonna play that one game. After that, they going on to play other teams. You know what I'm saying? So during that match, they just give it the best that they can give it. And it's the same here. Like, J. Cole don't need to feel bad. He don't need to feel negative about it. And like I said, it wasn't even really like no heavy disses. It was pretty clean. I mean, it wasn't nothing that I feel like they would fall out over as friends. It's just bars. You know what I'm saying? Same with Kendrick. It's just bars. Like, you know, Kendrick really, I see Kendrick really, out of all of them, out of him, Drake, and J. Cole, Kendrick really more the aggressive one. Like, man, that's cool that we friends, but on this mic, bro, I'm the best, and I don't care about telling none of y'all that, or rapping about, or out rapping y'all and letting y'all know lyrically I'm the best. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really, outside of that, I don't really see nobody else trying to even go for that like that. You know what I mean? Cole did what he was supposed to do, but if it made his spirit feel some type of way, then I want him to do what's right with his spirit. I would never want him to do something that don't feel aligned with his spirit. I really wouldn't, because that's not a good feeling. And I know exactly what he's talking about. So that's why I said I salute it. You know what I'm saying? It takes a strong person to really be able to speak out to everybody like that and say that like that. It really does. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm seeing a lot of people mad about this. Are y'all upset about him apologizing? Or do y'all understand where he coming from? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. It's the guy who is being their big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the guy who is being their big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.